So Galen, oh, Galen missing that first X Factor. That's real bad. So, yeah, sorry if the stream died for a second here, but Galen does miss that X Factor, that initial X Factor, so immediately has to bail on that strategy, switches to the Ice Beam strats. One of the particles did not hit Ridley. Oh, we have a little blue suit action here. Nice strat for Teemo. Teemo has plenty of health to complete this 3 Musketeers room. 250. It could take, basically, it could take 5 hits. Yeah, so good decision grabbing that Ridley E tank, because it took 2 hits right there, 100 damage on just like that. Without that Ridley E tank, you know, 2 hits might be all that you have. So proving to be a good choice to grab that. All right. Ooh, Galen showing them some nice maneuvering on that Ridley fight, dashing through. Ooh, losing a super there. That's two extra charge shots that he's gonna have to do now. Galen taking it nice and cozy here. Gets grabbed. Okay. So, Galen's health looking pretty solid right now. Not sure if he's gonna get the Ridley E tank here. Yeah, he's not going to do that. Now, that being said, Galen does need extra supers. So, there's 2 ways that you're going to get these extra supers, provided he remembers that he has to do it. And one is either farming the Metal Pirates, and the other is the bugs at Croc Speedway. Now, I would suggest doing the bugs at Croc Speedway, given his health is good, but he may just opt to, yeah. These Metal Pirates have a good super drop rate. Okay, Galen decides 7 is enough and just goes. But one of the main reasons you would opt to farm the bugs on average has a higher expected value of giving you supers in the Croc Speedway room. Now, that being said, health is a very important commodity coming out of Lower Norfair. But the reason why I was suggesting maybe doing the bug farm is because Galen's health actually looking real good already. Took very little damage on that Ridley fight. So we will see these players sort of coming back in sync a little bit. And the reason for that is because Teemo is now doing the Kraid fight. Something that Galen opted to do earlier. Getting that nice Kraid quick kill. And so once Galen gets out of Lower Norfair, assuming no issues, Galen has plenty of health to work with, so taking some hits is fine. But yeah, once Galen gets out of Lower Norfair, Teemo is currently heading towards Meridia, and Galen is also going to be heading towards Meridia. So all right, Galen getting across there through Musketeers just fine. Teemo speed boosting through that Kraid room, something that Galen could not do earlier. And Teemo having yep, pretty perfect resources heading into the Meridia section. All right, so Teemo is officially back on track with Galen's route. So now, whatever you see right now, the time that Teemo is gaining on Galen right now is the actual time that is being gained. Ooh, nice little wiggle from Teemo to fix that. Otherwise, he would have bonked the ceiling. So Galen picking up some nice little farm. Galen's resources looking just fine for that Meridia. Now, Teemo does have a pretty sizable lead. It looks like about something in the realm of 50 seconds or so. Now, that being said, a lot of that time could easily be lost in Meridia. Meridia chock full of difficult tricks, one being this Batoon fight. All right, so Teemo opted to do a more consistent strat, hugging that wall. Technically not the optimal strat, but much safer, and goes for it. Nails that one round Batoon. And we'll be grabbing this 4th E-Tank. Teemo's health already looking pretty solid, but 3 tanks is always a little bit scary to go into Turian with. That Mother Brain fight is can always be a little bit dangerous, and I think Teemo, knowing that he might have that lead, is just choosing to grab that E-Tank as a safety as well. Wise choice. Alright, we have the full halfie. Not getting the cleanest edge grab, but he might still have the time. Excellent full halfie. Yeah, those wall jumps look pretty darn crisp. So, Teemo executing this Meridia flawlessly so far. Now, here's the dangerous one. This Dragon fight, things can go wrong real fast if you don't have this under control early on. Dragon can just swoop, and all your health is gone, and you lose 5 years off Samus's life, basically. So, we'll see. Galen going for that full halfie. Nails it. I'm not sure how that hit was on Dragon's side, but Teemo looking like not going for that quick 2 round. Yeah, okay, going for the 3 round here. So has to get the spark. Oh, that wasn't enough. Dragon must have like no health right now. Few missile shots do it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So typically if you get 3 reasonable sparks on Dragon and Dragon is not dead, you can expect Dragon has very little health at this point. Not going for that sort of spike suit, but you know, all in all, pretty good fight for Teemo. Excellent resources coming out of Dragon. That's almost unfair. All right, so we have Teemo or Galen going for the Rain Dance strat. Not 100% sure how good that hit was, but it looked like it might be good. Ooh, so yeah, Dragon just swooping. I think Dragon's health must be pretty low at this point. This is dangerous! Okay, so Galen getting that kill. Now that being said, that extra spark is always scary because you can get that chain damage, and Galen got a little bit, but looks okay. Wow, Galen also coming out with amazing supers. Didn't grab that last one, but 6 supers coming out of the Dragon fight. 7 supers. This is grounds for me having to inspect their ROM files afterwards because that's a lot of supers. So Teemo's still with the healthy lead. But this is not the sort of lead that Teemo can just save and then die to Mother Brain and expect to still win. This is definitely Teemo still has to execute. Both players now having completed all the bosses required. Oh, Teemo, this jump. Okay, that jump is fine. But yeah, let's see if Teemo's resources looking amazing. I don't know. Okay, yeah, Teemo still opts to pick up a little bit of farm here. I think just in case. But these resources are beyond, and you'd be ecstatic to have these sort of resources on an actual pace, an actual PB pace. Galen, on the other hand, needs a little bit of health potentially. Super count looking real good, but the health is a little sketch. So we can expect Galen to lay that power bomb, lose a few lag frames there, and have to wait and grab probably a few extra health. Alright, so let's see. I think Galen wants us through 3 big healths at this point. Okay, it is going to farm a little bit. Alright, there we go. Galen's resources looking real good right now. And it's honestly, Galen's resources looking amazing, but Teemo has actually better resources, technically. So, really just goes to show how amazing Teemo's resources are right now. So, Galen losing a little bit of time here. This is definitely heavily in favor of Teemo right now, but Turian, things can go wrong in Turian real fast. I don't expect either of these players to somehow slip up and die in the first Metroid room like we've seen in other races where they only have 100 health going in. But, you know, depending on the RNG, sometimes the Metroids just don't want to give you any supers. Once again, because they already have so many, it's unlikely that's going to be an issue. But the Metroid rooms in themselves are difficult, so you can easily lose a lot of time, and Galen can absolutely make up some time here. And then after that, we have that baby skip. Pretty much an instant 30-second time loss if you get grabbed. So plenty of things that can still happen between here and the end of the fight, and the end of the run. So definitely keep your eyes open. All right, and we have Teemo heading down that elevator and entering Turian. Very input-heavy room. Have to constantly item select and item cancel, switch up that ice beam, freeze those Metroids, shoot those supers. Difficult rooms all in all. All right, doesn't quite get that second baby to latch on. Oh, losing a little bit. Okay, so lost that Metroid. Yeah, so that first structure room not being super clean also took a little bit more damage than he'd like, but all in all should be okay. Right, getting through that second room just fine. Max supers, health looking real good now. Oh yeah, going for that super fast strat. Ooh, okay, so not coming out with max supers, that's okay. Very unlikely that Teemo's gonna have any issues here, but we'll see. Things can always happen. Wonder if he's gonna super or just Optimistle these. Yeah, Optimistle comes out with max resources. Okay, so looking good for Teemo. Galen now has to do these Metroid rooms, and Teemo will be heading over to that baby skip. Nice Metroid 1 from Galen. Health not looking that great, but still has plenty of rooms to grab additional health. And we have baby skip coming up for Teemo. And Teemo getting through that baby skip. All right, Galen's resources looking real good right now. Galen's gonna have to nail everything. Teemo's not giving Galen any room to breathe here. So, Galen taking some safe strats, taking that little deboost. So if you only take 10 damage if you deboost off that Rinka, as opposed to those hoppers that do 30. So as you can see, Teemo's health 69 going into this fight, has a little bit less health. Should be okay. Now that being said, if you were watching Teemo's warm-up race prior to this, that was on the stream, you will notice that Teemo did get blasted at the very end by a catch-up, and that can absolutely happen today as well. Galen getting grabbed. Okay, so Galen losing quite a bit of time here. At this point, Galen is going to have to. This Mother Brain fight is likely what's going to decide the race. If Teemo can survive this Mother Brain 2 fight, we can expect that Teemo will win this race. "60 shots to the face. On shot 45, the ketchup will start coming out, and that is usually a one-hit KO. Although Teemo can survive one particle from the ketchup. Now, the thing is, those ketchups also do chain damage, as well as the majority of other things from Mother Brain. Ooh, that onion ring. Oh, these patterns looking a little scary right now. We're currently having this fight well under control. I don't think he's missed a charge shot either. Alright. Oh, that meatball's looking a little scary right now. Oh, Teemo! Okay, Teemo still got health. 54. Can't lose that 54 health remaining. Looks like these current patterns are pretty easy. What he does not want to see is something... Okay, that's not what he wants to see. Scary things can happen. And Teemo getting through the Mother Brain 2 fight. That ketchup and onion ring combo at the end is not something you want to see because... or that meatball onion ring combo is not what you see, because you can often get a mix-up that you just can't really dodge. But Teemo getting through that fight had a little bit of a scare with those onion rings chain damaging him. But that is the power of having 4 tanks for this fight. In a race setting, 4 tanks is real nice. Can take that, have a little bit of a flub there, and survive the fight. So, barring any sort of catastrophic disaster coming into the Mother Brain 3 fight and the escape, Teemo is looking like he will move on to the next round. Galen, meanwhile, finishing up this Mother Brain 2 fight. So far has not taken any damage. All right, Galen taking a little bit of hit there, but that's okay. The meatball damage, given his health, is not scary at all. It's just the catch-up that he doesn't want to get hit by. Ooh, Mother Brain acting up a little bit. All right, so Galen does want to damage down below that 300 point. So that 400 point looking good now. And Teemo will be heading into this Mother Brain 3 fight. Getting a little bit of lag there, but that's okay. And getting through, that was a pretty solid fight. So at this point, Teemo is significantly ahead. I think Teemo could actually save the animals and still win this race. But we'll see. Yes, absolutely. Both runners honestly putting up a great race here. Just really going to show, you can see from their movement that, you know, having a PB of like a 44 is really just really strong. Their movement, the dedication and time that you have to put into getting that strong at this game is honestly incredible. It's a great game. It takes a lot of effort, very rewarding as you improve. Highly recommend that anyone that's interested in speedrunning pick up this game. We got tournaments for it. There's randomizers. There's all sorts of great stuff for this game. Very rewarding game to get into. And that's my little TED talk on this speedrun. So Galen getting up that escape just fine. Doesn't quite get that little steam boost. And there we have it, folks. So, GG's to Teemo, finishing in first place with an official racetime.gg time of 45 minutes and 34 seconds. Excellent race. We will have Galen finishing up this race as well. Unfortunately, that is the end of Galen's tournament run. Actually, no, yes, I'm sorry. That is unfortunately the end of Galen's tournament run for this SGLIVE 2021% Super Metroid Any Percent tournament. Teemo will be heading on into the losers round 4 to be playing Nintoaster. And then the winner of that match will be playing Imit in the losers round 5. So none of these matches, you know, this match, of course, none of these matches is easy. Definitely heating up. The bracket is getting reeled up at this point. Galen going out in style. Slowly making way to that ship. Galen trying to get that ship short charge right here. All right, so Galen finishing in second place with an official racetime.gg time of 47 minutes and 28 seconds. We'll see if we can get Teemo in for an interview. Right. We got Timo in the setup room.
Hey, what's up?
And hi Timo, we have our winner for this race here, Timo Chun. Timo, how you doing? How you feeling about that race?
This run was pretty cool, actually. I did like 5 or 6 runs today, and I died every run. And this run is the run that I'm living. I actually can't believe it. I
Oh my
just
gosh.
in Law and Warfare, I had like 40 HP, I think, and I just ran through it, and somehow I survived it. I don't know how.
I was gonna say on that lower Norfair because we were all sweating because you missed that lava spark and Galen opted. I don't know if you were watching Galen's stream at all, but Galen,
Yes, I was watching. I was
you
watching.
was okay. So you did see that Galen opted to go for that PKRD strat, for that nice healthy lower Norfair entrance. I was absolutely sweating when you missed that lava spark because there's so many repercussions for that. Did you ever consider maybe grabbing like the Firefly E tank or doing anything to stay a little bit healthier for that lower Norfair, or did you just decide I'm just gonna go for it? Was there any? What were the thoughts going through your head?
Um, well, I just had to press like jump like a millisecond later and everything would be fine. But I don't really do like safe strats because I do the same strats every time.
Yes.
And if I switch anything up, it just gets worse. I do some stupid mistakes and I somehow die with the safe strats, so it's not worth it. I
I
just
see.
do everything I always do like 100 times and it's fine.
Awesome. Okay, so that being said, the Ridley E tank is that something that you will also typically take as well?
Um, In races, always. On PB attempts, it depends on my energy. I can skip it, but I like to be over like 150 or 2 E-tanks, then I skip it. But other than that, I also grab it.
Awesome. Yeah. So definitely saw that Ridley tank helping with that escape, so you can get through all those difficult rooms. One of the most dangerous parts in PRKD. So yeah, coming up to the Meridia, your Meridia section was looking pretty good. I think the Dragon went okay. If I remember correctly, did you get Dragon in 3 sparks? Is that what happened?
Um, I did 2 sparks, but yeah, the second spark was bad, I remember, and then I just missiled it, so I can't get like chain damage or anything. I
Yes.
just went the safe strat there.
Okay, and then how about those supers coming out of Dragon? You and Galen both got like 6 supers for Dragon going into
Yeah.
that Turian.
Yeah, I had like 9 supers. I was like, what? I never have so many. It was really crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, so you definitely had a strong lead on Galen at that point. Were you nervous at all during like the Turian and finishing up this race, or did you feel like you kind of had this in the bag?
I was like thinking if I missed the Metroid skip, if I'm still ahead, but my conclusion was that I would still be fine, and so I just went through it. And I had
Yes.
a lot of supers. I didn't have to care about the ammo that much, so I was
Yes.
fine.
Yes. Oh, and the final thing I have to ask you for sure is that mother brain fight. You know, I think we got a little sneak peek because your stream was up a little bit prior to the race. We saw that you got to the very end. It looks like you were on a really good pace, and then you got catch up at the end of your little warm up run before that. But when you got chain damaged by those onion rings, were you concerned at all?
Yeah, before that, I had a PB pace run dying to Mother Brain 2. That's right. When I got hit there, I was actually pretty happy because I'm really bad at like damaging down from 4 E-tanks. So if
Ah.
Mother Brain somehow hits me and I have three E-tanks, then I'm like, yeah, thank God, I don't have to do anything, so it's fine.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we were definitely all holding our breaths there. We got a little bit scared with the chain damage because that's definitely not the time of the run that you wanted to die because it would be over after that. But yeah, do you have any other thoughts on just the run in general? Your match against Galen, GG to both of you.
Yeah, we play a lot against each other on the weekly races. If anyone wants to join, it's like the races I play, it's usually 1 p.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday when I have time. So feel free to join them. And yeah, if you want to teach me damage down strats, that would be awesome.
All right. That's awesome to hear. But yeah, yeah, so yeah, Timo, thank you so much for participating in this race. You will be heading on to play Nintoaster in losers round 4. If you can come out of victory with that match, you will be playing Imit in losers round 5. So it's definitely, the bracket's definitely getting pretty tough at this point on.
Yeah, every race is scary, especially in any percent. Like, there's no like safe round or anything.
Oh, absolutely.
Every match is very interesting. So
Yep, absolutely. But yeah, so Timo, you got any last words for your fans, all the people watching? Just thank you so much for putting on a great race. But you have any last words for everyone?
yeah, thank you for hosting the tournament. Thank you for commentary. I didn't know this was like this would be on stream. I checked it earlier today and there was no stream. So thank you very much for that. And yeah, keep following the tournament, keep watching, and keep playing well. And see you guys.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, Timo, once again, thank you so much for joining. Thanks, sir. Thanks for putting on a great show. Got some good matches heading up, coming up for sure. But yeah, so if you would be so kind, please follow the runners, twitch.tv/Galen83, twitch.tv/TimoChan. And if you would be so kind as well, you can give the commentators and crew a follow as well. So, with all of us at SpeedGaming, everyone, thank you so much. Have a good SGLIVE 2021. Please watch the rest of the tournament. Plenty of great matches, plenty of really awesome tournament, really awesome organization. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone watching. Thank you everyone for just viewing as well. So from all of us at SpeedGaming and the crew here, see you next mission.